But I say we're not a democracy. Can anybody break this? First of all, what language does this word come from? Greek. Somebody break it down. Demos. The people. Again, this is a self-selecting crowd. Kratia. Rule. Rule. That's right. So, democracy, if we actually just take that word at its face, democracy means the people rule. Does anybody believe that we, the people, are collectively actually ruling in this country? Right? I mean, look at poll after poll after poll. The overwhelming majority of Americans want an end to the illegal, immoral, and unconstitutional war in Iraq and, I would add, Afghanistan. And bombs continue to fall. And I will say, with respect, regardless of whether a Democrat or a Republican is in the White House, bombs continue to fall. The overwhelming majority of Americans, poll after poll shows, not just that they want health insurance, they want access to health care as a fundamental human right. You know, the way that the rest of the entire Western industrial world does it? And today, continuously, we have health care treated as a commodity, which will be bought and paid for at a profit. The overwhelming majority of Americans want to see us transition away from fossil fuels, which is clearly driving a global climate crisis. And yet, we continue to use oil and ever more coal in order to fuel the energy policy of this country. And I'll tell you this. Corporations, Blair mentioned them. Another truth, corporations are not merely exercising power today. Corporations are ruling us. Corporations, unelected and unaccountable corporate CEOs, have literally hijacked this country, and they are making the public policy decisions that affect our lives. And they are shrouding those public decisions and pretending as if they're private decisions. Like how many people here are eating genetically mutated organisms on a daily basis?
Every one of them.
Yeah, there you go. See, all the hands went up, and the sister even said, every one of us. You know, you're spoiling my punchline, sister, but that's okay, because it was spoiled for everybody, because everybody raised their hands. We're all eating it, right? We can't help it. Why? Because it's in our public food supply. I mean, even if you actually grow all of your own food, if you eat any processed food at all, you are assuredly eating some amount of GMO in your diet. So let me ask you this. Who made that very public decision to put GMOs in our public food supply? Monsanto Corporation, Archer Daniels Midland Corporation.
And they fund research at OSU.
And they fund research at OSU.
People that I like wanting them.
There you go. But here's the point. Now, put aside a moment the debate, and I think there should be a debate about the health effects, the environmental effects, I mean, what the effects are of genetically mutated organisms, you know. I'm not going to get into that scientific debate, but I will tell you this. It is clearly a public policy decision. But that public policy decision was made behind closed doors. We, the people, were not allowed to participate in that decision. Hell, we didn't even know the decision was being made until after the fact. And now, in this country, the biggest fight, most even of the engaged citizens that I know are clamoring, label it! You know what the rest of the world, what activists are yelling? Ban it!